Hello and welcome to the channel The Code Sprint. This is tutorial number 7 and we are going to discuss about data types in Python. So let's go to PyCharm. Okay, so let's start here. So we have 5 standard data types in Python. So first one is numbers, then sequence type, then boolean, then set, then dictionary. So again, number data type is of 3 categories: integer, float and complex number. And sequence data type is of 3 categories: strings, list and tuple. So let's take some example and see here. So you can create your own Python file and execute this. So I'm just hiding it so that I'll get more space. So here I have assigned 10 to A. So this is integer, and then I have assigned 40.5 to B. So this is floating point number, and this is 1 plus 5 J. This is complex number, and I have assigned to C. So now execute this one and see the output. So the type of A is int. So the data type of A is int. Then the next B is float and the data type of C is complex. And here I have used one function to check whether this is complex number or not. So it is returning true. So C is a complex number and it is true. So now check. Okay, now Python supports 3 types of numeric data. First is integer, float and complex. So some example of integer data are 20, 12, 24, minus 30, minus 60. And there is no restriction on the length of an integer in Python. Then float. Float is used to store floating point numbers like for example 3.2, 4.133, 58.2, etc. And it is accurate up to 15 decimal points. Then complex number. So a complex number contains an ordered pair, that is x plus I, y, where x and y denote the real and imaginary part respectively. So this is real part and this is imaginary part. So the complex number like 4.14j, 4.0 plus 3.3j, etc. are complex numbers. So now do some operation on this number and see the result. So here 10 is assigned to A and 2 is assigned to B. So 10 plus 2, it is typing 12 here. Then 10 minus 2, it is typing 8. Then 10 into 2, it is typing 20. And here A slash B, it is typing 5.0. So it is giving me the floating part also. So if I want to ignore it, then I can give A slash slash B, which will give me only 5. Then A ampersand B will give me the remainder of 10 and 2. So now let's take some more codes and see. For sequence type, any string in Python is a sequence of characters in quotation mark. So the quotation may be a single quote or maybe a double quotes or triple quotes. So here I have taken one example where I have taken triple quotes. So here I had shown in my previous video how single quote and double quote works, and here I have taken one triple quotes. So if I'll execute this, it is printing welcome. So here triple quotes also you can use this. And then some operation on a string. So for operation you can use operator plus and operator multiplication or asterisk symbol. So for this, if I'll print, then let's see what it gives me. So here what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to concatenate the second string to Python to the first string welcome. So the result is this, welcome to Python. It is very simple. Then similarly we have operator asterisk. So in this case, if I'm giving this then my output will be like it will be repeated twice. So it is repeating welcome twice. Here is the output, and if I'll give 5, so my output will be like this: 1 2 3 4 and 5. Then take some more example, and here we'll see that how it is printing. So it is printing this string is printing in a single line. Similarly, we can do some string printing in multiple lines also. So this is multi-line string, example of multi-line string. So this is the first line and this is the second line, so it is printing according to that example of multi-line, and here is the second string and it is written as string. So similarly, if I'll execute or do some operation on this, then we'll see how it works. Okay, so first is welcome to Python is assigned to str1, and this is a string program is assigned to str2. So we have two variables, str1 and str2. In the first one, I am trying to print 0 to 2. It means that 0 is the first index and 1, 2 and so on. So here this is the first index 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So if I am trying to print 0 to 2, it means that it will print 0 and 1. So this upper bound will be ignored by Python. So this is very much important. You should understand this. So whatever upper bound will be given, it will always print -1. So it will print only 0 and 1. So here it is the result, W and E. Similarly, in the second one, it is printing str1 and index 4. So it will just print the character which is at 4th index. So 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So it is printing O here. So next is str1 into 2. It means that it will just repeat it twice. So welcome to Python and welcome to Python. Then next is str1 concatenated with str2. So the first one, it will print welcome to Python. Then this is a string program will get concatenated. So here it is welcome to Python and this is a string program. So the next is list. So list in Python is like arrays in C language. So if someone is from C language background, they might have seen that we have arrays there. So in arrays we can store homogeneous element. So homogeneous element means we can store only the same type of data. But here list, we can have different types of data. So the items stored in the list are separated by comma and enclosed within square brackets. So here is one example. This is my example, and it is separated by comma. All the elements are separated by comma, and it is enclosed within the square bracket. So this is square bracket and this is square bracket. And then slice operator. So this is called slice operator. Here I have used slice operator can be used to access the data in the list. So I have used it here. So we'll see one by one. Then and, plus and asterisk or multiplication operator can be used with list as well. So let's check with this. So we have 4 elements here: high, Python, 10 and 20. So these 4 items, we are just trying to print the data type of list1. So this is the variable and these 4 items are assigned to list1, and we are trying to print the type of data type of list1. So it is printing as list. Then we are just printing all the items. Then we are just giving print list1. So it will print high, Python, 10 and 20, which was assigned to list1. So the next is, we'll do some operation here, like how it can be sliced. So this is called slice operator. This colon is called slice operator, and we'll see how it works. So here it is, hi Python 1020, it is assigned to list 1 and it is printing hi Python 1020 and its data type, and for this one it is printing 3 to last. So it means that the item at third index, like 0 1 2 3, so this is my third index and it is printing here 20 till last. So that is the only element at the last, and there is no element after 20, so it is printing only 20 here. Then after that it is printing the element from 0 to 2. It means this and this, because the second index element will get ignored. As I said that it will print till the highest boundary minus 1, so it will print only hi Python. So next is, we will use the operator now. So here two operators are being used, first is plus and second one is asterisk. So this one will give us the concatenation result. So list 1 is concatenated now twice, list 1 again, the list 1, that is as per this list 1 plus list 1, then similarly list 1 into 3 means it will just repeated thrice, 1 2 and 3, 1 2 and so it is getting repeated thrice. So the next is tuple. So tuples contain the collection of items of different data types. The items of the tuple are separated with a comma. So here one example, tuple 1. Here items are separated by comma and enclosed by parenthesis, and it is of different data types. So this is string, this is also string, this is also string, and this is integer. It is read-only data structure, as we cannot modify the size. So once it is created, we cannot modify anything to the tuple. So let's check with the code. Execute this one. So these are the 4 items that is assigned to tuple 1, and first of all we'll see the data type of tuple 1. So the data type is showing as tuple, then all the items it is showing here tuple 1. So this is welcome to Python 100, then 1 to last, so 0 1, so here 1 to last means 2 Python and 100, so it is showing 2 Python and 100. Then 0 to 1, and as I said that the higher boundary will not be included, so it is only going to show only welcome, so it is showing welcome. Then next is tuple 1 plus tuple 1, so here it is printing welcome to Python 100, then again welcome to Python 100. Then it is tuple 1 is multiplied by 3, so it is repeating 3 times, first, second and third. So next is, can we modify the item in tuple? So let's try. See here, this is what we are getting, the error, type error. A tuple does not support item assignment. So I am trying to assign one item, but I am unable to assign it. So we cannot modify once tuple is created. So next is dictionary. So dictionary is a set of key value pairs of items in Python. It is like key and value. So this is key and this is value. This is key and this is value. This is again key, value, similarly key and value. So it is like associated array or a hash table where each key stores a specific value. So here one key is storing specific value Sachin, second Rahul, third Saurav and fourth Anil. Key can hold any primitive data types, whereas value is an arbitrary Python object. So this key is here integer, integer, integer and integer, and the values like Sachin, Rahul, Saurav and Anil can be arbitrary Python objects. But here for example I have taken string objects. So the items are separated with a comma and enclosed in a curly braces. So here it is curly braces I have used to enclose, and all items are separated by comma. So let's take this and execute and see the result. So it is, first of all, it is printing the dictionary. So whatever items are there, it will just print 1 Sachin, 2 Rahul, 3 Saurav and 4 Anil. It is printing here, and then accessing value using keys. So using keys, how can I access? So this is one key. So this is for Rahul. So the first name is Rahul. So it is printing Rahul. Similarly, for fourth index, I am getting fourth key. I am getting Anil. Here it is. Then after that, if I print dictionary.keys, then it will give me only 1, 2, 3 and 4, because these are the keys. And similarly for values, I am going to get Sachin, Rahul, Saurav and Anil. So next is Boolean. So it provides two built-in values, that is true and false in Python. So it is true or false. It denotes by the class bool, and true represented by t or any non-zero value, whereas false represented by f or 0. So let's check this one. So here I passed true, and I just want to know that what is the data type of true. So it is showing as bool. It means that it is from Boolean class, and similarly for false also it is Boolean class. Then set. So set in Python is unordered collection of the data type. So it can be iterated, mutable means can modify after creation, and has unique elements. So it is unordered collection. Unordered means it could be a different order, I'll tell you, and it can be iterated. So I can iterate also. Let's understand through example. So let's take this. So yes, so we can iterate, we can modify also. The order of the elements is defined and may return the change sequence of the element created by built-in function. So using this I can create sequence of elements is written in curly braces and separated by comma. So it is within curly braces and it is separated by comma. So let's check now. So it is printing set 2. So set 2 is here, gems 2 3 Python. Then after that set 2 dot add 10. So I am trying to add 10. Then when I am trying to print here, this 10 is added in between, it is not added in the last. So it means that it is not in ordered fashion. So whatever is stored, it is not in ordered fashion. And if we are inserted 10, so while fetching the result it is showing in between. Then now if I remove it, set 2 dot remove 2, so it means that it will just remove the second element. Then if I print set 2, now the second element is gone and it is just showing me 3 Python 10 gems. So again it is not in ordered format. So this is all about data types in Python. Thank you.